Let's go straight to South Africa, where business leaders have told President Cyril Ramaphosa that the jobless rate could rise to 38.1% by the year 2030 if urgent action to solve the country's energy, logistics, and crime are not put in place. Unemployment in South Africa is already among the highest of more than 80 countries tracked by Bloomberg. The latest jobless forecast was included in a presentation made to President Ramaphosa by a business group on Tuesday. Let's dig a bit further into this now as Chris Hart, Executive Chairman at Impact Africa Investment, joins me from Johannesburg. Great having you tonight on the show. It's good to have you again. Thank you so much, Chris. Is this jobless rate forecast of 38% by the year 2020 in South Africa, is it a fair assessment of the situation right there, right now?
I think it's a very fair assessment. It's not. What they're really describing is a slow decay that's an extension of the trend that we've already seen since 2007. And it's really putting the finger on the, the direct causes. The electricity is basically causing a throttling back of investment into South Africa. The crime is certainly a huge problem. It's been rising very steadily, and it looks like as if the police forces becoming less and less effective. Especially with serious crimes, which of course affects the confidence level quite significantly. Back into the investor, from an investor point of view, because it really fits into the quality of life that people struggle with, and also the decay, not just in electricity infrastructure. It's the decay in infrastructure generally that is a problem.
So Chris, just quickly, Chris, because of time, do you think the government is doing something about the energy issue, the logistics and crime that were highlighted in this report? Do you think there are urgent attention being paid to them as we speak?
Yeah, I think there's no problem in identifying that these are problems, rising unemployment, crime, etc. problems. It's how do you actually deal with it? And I don't think there's consensus on that. I think there's a paralysis in government, a lack of political will to resolve it. They're often very much a cause of it. But another problem is how do you actually resolve unemployment? Even this report was a big business report. It doesn't actually address the fact that small businesses are struggling in South Africa, and small businesses are in fact the engine of job creation in any economy, not just South Africa. There's a lack of capital, there's a lack of support, there's the regulatory burden, the tax burden, etc. All of that really hits small businesses and especially startups. It's very difficult. I mean, the tax burden on a startup before that made an inch of profit is actually quite phenomenal. And I don't think these things are recognized. I think really it's still a case of big central thinking in terms of big projects, big vanity projects, rather than driving the small business sector.
Quite really tough there. Thank you so much, as always, for those perspectives in some of the latest developments today in South Africa. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Looks like the winter is still really there. Chris Hart, Executive Chairman at Impact Africa Investments.